Yo, how did Mass become Summer Madness? How did Massacre become 2024 Summer Madness? What the hell? Let's break it down. Bang!
One a day till 100K. Look, I've been with plenty women, still don't know how women think. Been through the good and bad, really through the thick and thin. Sometimes I'm questioning the world that they be living in. Their standards be a fantasy to fan their public image. If it's Twitter, 6 figures isn't rich now, huh? But IRL, they gave it up for a chipped out blunt. I'd rather stay in the house and leave the bitch out front. I won't fit into your criteria list, now what? See, she say she like to sniff and hit a dab. I think Shotty wildin'. She go from power to the gas like she in a hybrid. Say she doesn't do this often, guess she got some mileage. She say she into Libras, I said I'm into silence. Come with baggage, I ain't carrying your luggage, bitch. She get to lying and she come up with the dumbest shit. Starts talking about my truth, I'm making fun of it. The greatest thing about truth is, it's only one of it, Co.
Stop digging! Cammy, stop digging!
What's good? Cammygbr, we are here. King of the Dot lost their goddamn mind. I'm happy enough that King of the Dot don't do that many events when the caliber events that they do look like this. do. Now, a lot is to be said about this card. This card is basically broken down into 3 different cards in a weekend. So you see, like, day 1, it's got your TREZ, CHILLA, GEECHI, Marv, past TWORK, all on there, and it goes right the way down to my boy Stretch from MICMASTERS Alliance on the card. And same with Lefty being on the card as well. But you take all of like the top battles and you take all of the almost mid-card battles and then kind of the lower end of the cards. Like, you can make 3 cards out of that alone, of having like damn near 6 of each. Damn near, if not 1 or 2 here and there that could go in different places. But holy shit. Now, I will try and be quick as I can with this, because there's fucking 18 battles there. Let's break it down. Give it up for the lady! YOSHI CHEYRAQ. CHEYRAQ is cool, but CHEYRAQ kind of... The battles I see from CHEYRAQ kind of lost a lot of them. But YOSHI G has so much that can be said to her. There is an abundance of angles. Every time I've seen CHEYRAQ, it's not gone the best, whether it's Casey, Tony Blanco, and there was a few others, like the one more recently versus Zan. I think Zan kind of beat her. Yeah, it's not going the best, so I'm going YOSHI G off of experience and battle rap, just the usual UK battle rap thing. Who has more experience, who won more, all that sort of stuff. I don't care. This is bias. Lefty and Stretch are winning. Salute MICMASTERS Alliance. I look forward to October when the final happens. Shameless plug. I'll probably be judging it. Let's go, my MICMASTER boys. Yeah, boy. XCEL Chef TREZ. This one's been long in the making. I don't know why it hadn't been done sooner, especially when XCEL had that rise, and you know, it just styles that should have been put together. I'm glad it's on Mass. I think XCEL tends to get his biggest battles on this type of event. And Chef TREZ is Chef TREZ. He's on a bit of a run right now. Super consistent over the last 2 years. I'm going to edge at the Chef TREZ off of the consistency and the skill book that Chef TREZ has, because as soon as he gets 5 rebuttals, I know XCEL can rebuttal and XCEL's beat good competition, but is it the same level as Chef TREZ? I don't know. Writing wise, they're damn near the same, so I have to go with the other intangibles. FARREL versus PEPPE. Now, PEPPE just went crazy on MICMASTERS Alliance. I think it was MTS Money, I think his name was, the opponent. PEPPE went crazy. So I'm expecting PEPPE to be all guns fucking blazing. FARREL has just been snapping since he's come back. JC, CJA, like, just great battles. That's a tough one. I'm going PEPPE. Yep, I'm going Pep. I would like to see Pep in the UK. I think Pep has a good style for the UK. Yeah, salute these guys. Really good clash. And well, E-Farrell's such a fan favorite. I'll stick with Pep just now, but don't be surprised if E-Farrell goes crazy. EK City Towers, EK Emerson Kennedy. Oh, I see. There's not many people that I'm actually like in battle rap. I'm a fan of the sport and I appreciate what people do in the sport. There's not very many that I'd be a fan of them and their style. Emerson Kennedy is one of them, and it's rough being an Emerson Kennedy fan with the stuff from the UK, and it's just rough. So I'm going Emerson Kennedy versus City Towers. I just need Emerson to fucking get right to it. Cut the bullshit. Bang! Owen versus DETH the Kid. This could be potentially battle of the night. Salute to him, bro, manager of DETH. Is he manager of Clone? He might be. I can't remember. But he's definitely manager of DETH. This could actually be battle of the night. Just how they both have both energetic styles, a point to prove. Clone becoming a veteran at King of the Dot at this point. DETH being put on a big stage. Probably one of the biggest cards he's ever been on. Between that and maybe the Blue Room with either Mook and Big K or Hitman and Ill Will. One of them two Blue Room cards. I know he was on there versus Show Off. Yeah, I'm going to go Clone because Clone has been toe-to-toe with some of the best. I know DETH is talented. DETH has got a lot more to prove here than Clone does. Danny Myers and Elijah Straight. Let's get straight to it. Elijah debut, but you're up against Danny Myers, and Danny Myers is the fucking GOAT. Danny Myers 2-1, maybe clear 3-0. I think Elijah, unless his style's totally changed from being the Rum Nitty from back on URL, I've not seen too much of Elijah nowadays. So Danny Myers is the GOAT, but Elijah wins this. This is a big look, and especially coming to King of the Dot. 40 bars versus CHARRON. Sorry, 40. Like this is just a organic one like that. What? And CHARRON, bam! CHARRON fucking bam! 2-1, 3-0, CHARRON. You can't dick check on Bobby. No, Bobby didn't do that. Bonnie did that. It's just CHARRON's so seasoned and he can deal with any competitor that it's hard for anyone to get a win on CHARRON. So yeah, 2-1, 3-0, CHARRON. Mike P versus Real Deal. I like me a grudge match. Let's fucking go. This has been a long time in the making since Real Deal versus Reaper. And Mike P was in the back gassing a lot of Reaper's lines. It was a close enough battle, a bit of a spat here and there afterwards, calling each other out, trying to book the battle, never got picked up. 4 years later, 5 years later, here we fucking are.
And what I looked at as Mike P attempting to be neutral and cool and chill, and then all of a sudden, like, you know, I got you, I'm gonna help put a foot on the stove type weird shit. I was mad, and that's why, like, halfway through the shit, I never do this, bro. I battle motherfuckers that choked. I've never been the one to be like, yeah, you lost, it's over, it's over. Because I'm like, I feel bad. I know the process. I'm the one at the venue walking in circles, and people are like, yo, can I buy you a beer, Real Deal? Once you're done with your rounds, I'm like, yo, I'm chilling. So I felt bad for Reaper. But at the same token, I had to let it be known, like, yo, Mike P, where you at? You know what I mean? You acted a whole total fool. You know what I mean? Now you up here just looking any kind of way. So then I got all, I fucking, was drinking this shit, some genius, and I don't say it sarcastically, that's what interviewers are supposed to do. He called me, was like, yo, what you think? And I let it be known, bro. The only thing I regret about the interview was I went as hard as I did on, like, fuck boy and suck dick. Like, I really, in my mind, no cap, here's where I was at. We need to book this Real Deal versus Mike P right now. Because you're not going to be on a stage. You're not going to be on a stage throwing, like, you know what I mean? You're not going to be in the ring throwing punches at me as a guest referee or some shit. Like, no, let's make this happen then. If you really want that smoke, because clearly you got some shit to say, or you couldn't wait for my demise. When I walked off that stage, I had 4 different people, bro, from New York say to me, I'm from Pittsburgh, but there was no, other than motherfuckers I came with, there was no one else from Pittsburgh that made the trip. They said, bro, does Mike P not like you? And I was like, I didn't know there was nothing. Or like, he was real, like Stains, he just seems like he just be doing extra, which I still don't co-sign. You know what I mean? But I want to make it known.
Hype as fuck. This is going to be a great battle. I do think Mike P's probably going to win because Mike P's been on a better streak in his last battles and has taken the time off not to battle all the time. I'm watching Real Deal battle loads and he's not winning that many battles recently. So 2-1 Mike P. Yeah, 2-1 Mike P will be debatable because this is going to be one of those that Real Deal will show up to. And this is Real Deal in Mass, and he cooks in the Mass. Cooks in the Massachusetts area. Like this spot is where Real Deal cooks. I think Mike P will still win. Right on to another grudge match. THESAURUS versus A-Ward. I know it's not really a grudge match, but it's kind of can be sold as one after the Ilmac battle and calling it THESAURUS, and there's a lot of respect there, but I think there was always something underlining somewhere. As fans, we kind of understand when it gets booked, it's a bit of a grudge match. THESAURUS is as great as ever for being 20 years in the game. A-Ward is just such a high standard competitor consistently. This one's so tough to call. If I had a pass to say not judging it, I wouldn't put a prediction down, but after THESAURUS, after what he done versus Mike P, I'm going to edge him 2-1 versus A-Ward. I think THESAURUS has got this. Whether it's THESAURUS, like even THESAURUS versus Tony D, kind of respectfully to Tony, THESAURUS kind of got that one. I don't think it got clear, but it wasn't hard to say THESAURUS won 2 out of 3 rounds at least. Yeah, I think THESAURUS has got this. He's been top competitor through the whole year, even with B-Magic as well. Just a bunch of good battles from him. So, yeah, 2-1 THESAURUS. Another grudge match. See, we're at a point. I basically broke down from like the bottom of the card, middle of the card. Like the bottom 3-4 matches there, that could be its own card. Then the next could all be their own cards. It's how it's divided. It's masterful. Another grudge match. John versus FRAK. Let's fucking go. Again, this goes. I feel like this card rewards you for being a fan, and that's why it's getting such critical acclaim, because there's so many battles on this card and so many storylines being finished. You know, like the FRAK and John from FRAK versus Bricks Belvedere. You had to be there 2018 to remember that. Fucking THESAURUS A-Ward, them guys going back and forth in 2019 and on to the pandemic era. You have to be aware of FARREL versus Real Deal. Like, you're getting rewarded for knowing about grudges. I love it. FRAK and John. You know what? John is a master of the craft of battle rap. He's a total master. But one thing that John will struggle with, and he always has struggled with, is someone clowning him. And unfortunately, FRAK is, again, FRAK is one of the most dangerous and has one of the best illustrators. He'll put something across, he'll make an image, he'll land an angle because you see what he's painting. It's quite incredible. So, 2-1 FRAK. GEECHI versus Marv. This battle's fine. It's fine. It's a good battle. It's fine. It's not the, oh, I really want to see this clash. This is number 1. I don't think it deserves main event spot, but we'll move. GEECHI, I think GEECHI will win that. It's just his GEECHI name written all over it. Marv is great, and Marv's been cooking for the last little while. Like versus Av, and he's had a few other battles here and there that have been pretty good. But it's GEECHI. You never bet against GEECHI. It's just you wouldn't be smart in doing that over the plethora of GEECHI's career more recently. Like in the last 5-6 years of GEECHI's been here, no, never to bet against him, because the likelihood is he's going to win, and I think this battle falls into that bracket. This one, I understand why King of the Dot have booked this battle. I understand it completely. Real Sikh versus Clips, especially after the Pat Stay event where Real Sikh went too hard, too crazy, crowd was going nuts, and Charlie Clips is like pissed off because like, here we were meant to have a bit of fun here. What the hell's going on? And you then get Real Sikh who's going nuts. However, if you wanted to tie a little bow and on this card, they should have been Real Sikh versus Ilmac. It should have. That is an ongoing narrative that needs to be booked. Ilmac's calling him out. Real Sikh is calling Ilmac out. They're both sending disses to each other, whether it's rapping or subtweets, or you know, there's a narrative there that battle will probably be Ilmac's next battle. It should have happened at Mass. I'm assuming it'll happen on the King of the Dot card, but come on, that would have been perfect. But we've got what we've got, so I would say that for this battle, Real Sikh will win again, because Real Sikh is top 5 battlers in the world right now. There's no question of it. Just skill wise, pen wise, performance, like when it's all put together, Real Sikh is top 5, and maybe not 5. Chilla Jones versus TREZ. Let's go TREZ. Let's fucking go. TREZ is the go. What? TREZ is just the best. Like I'm rooting for TREZ. I get that Chilla Jones probably will win, especially in his home area and whatnot. I get it. But it's TREZ, and TREZ is the fucking goal. So TREZ is winning to me. 2-1. Very debatable, but TREZ is winning. Pass versus TWORK. Still salty about TWORK not coming to the UK. Twice, possibly 3. Still salty about that, but we move. Pass versus TWORK is a great clash. Very excited to see it. It'll go be a lot. I think TWORK's style will be overpowering for Pass. We've seen a similar situation with Real Sikh and TWORK, where TWORK just fucking bombed on him, and SIKH just did everything great, had the build up to the haymakers, but TWORK is landing every 4. TWORK is kind of like Clips with the momentum. There's a lot of times where it's just a 4-bar, boom, hit you with a haymaker. Where Clips is sort of 4-bar, light punch, 4-bar, light punch. Hit, like, TWORK just has that ability to go crazy out of nowhere. And you don't see it coming. He's just one of the best ever. And so is Pass, but Pass is, let's make it clear, Pass is a better rapper. TWORK is a better battle rapper, and I think in battle rap, TWORK's gonna win. The main event, I've tried to make this short as possible. Big K versus CHEYRAQ. Again, another grudge match. Honestly, about 4 or 5 grudge matches on this event. Like, it just story-based cards. Like, okay, I've kind of got into a wrestling bag in the last 2 years, and I can appreciate being rewarded for following narratives. And this is what this card feels like. I'm rewarded. We're rewarded for this. Let's break down the battle, man. Big K and CHEYRAQ. Just 2 elites battling, and I think we're pretty confident to say that CHEYRAQ is on his road to champion, like the final champion. Which is mental that Jay Black's no longer going to be doing it after this year. I think we're on path to say that CHEYRAQ is going to be the last guy. CHEYRAQ just has this ability of him that he's never out of the fight. He's always giving 100%. He's always there. There's always, yeah, you can say he almost fights. I get that. That's an ongoing narrative, but CHEYRAQ just is a total professional when it comes to providing the material and rapping and performing. And part of it might have to be this tough guy image. It might have to be, you know, Big K is very reserved. He'll say the things, he's very reserved. And I say that in a way that Big K's not going to touch you. That's Big K won't go that level with you. But he will do the disrespectful stuff. He will do the shrugs, the kicks, all that. All the classic stuff that he does. And Big K was doing amazing, and then the Coach Corleone battle happened, and it wasn't... I don't know why, I was really unimpressed by it. Some good bars here and there, but it wasn't anything that I can run home and say, oh yeah, this Big K's still on a killing spree. So, it's hard for me to bet against Big K on King of the Dot, but if it's against anyone, TREZ would probably be one of them. I think the excitement from the crowd, I've been there, I've seen it, when TREZ enters the building and he goes and he gets the big reaction, it's the next level energy. Like, and TREZ will already be in an advantage when he walks in and gets the crowd reaction for being on King of the Dot. And Big K's gonna have to fight it. It's TREZ 2-1. I think Big K will be funnier, and I think Big K will have maybe better angles, but I just don't know if Big K can neutralize the energy that TREZ's gonna have. And when TREZ starts, he's already gonna have a leg up with the crowd because he's finally on King of the Dot. That is Massacre. Apologies that this is just fast paced. I don't have 2 hours to break down every battle as it deserves to be broken down. Appreciate you guys. We are here. Apex is coming real soon. I've already got a prediction video for it. End of the month. Summer Madness after that. And other things to talk about, man. Other things to talk about. Salute to y'all.
Anytime you need me, girl, you know I'm by your side. And I know that you know that I can make it right. I feel just how you feel tonight.